pumpkin spice, and pumpkin is big during this time of year, as well as during Thanksgiving, as I'll speak on later. Um, well, I'll speak on later, but I'll speak on it now as well because it's relevant. Since people were making pies and other dishes using pumpkin, um, people wanted to add a bit of flavor to that dish, whether it's savory or sweet dish. They want to add a bit of flavor to it, so they started adding spices and trial and error and things like this. People came to a formula of what sort of spices they want to put into pumpkin dishes, and so they came up with a spice that you have nowadays, which has things like cinnamon and cloves, allspice, or things, different variations, um, and they put those in these pies, and that be known as pumpkin pie spice. Spice they use just for the pie. Um, it wasn't until in the 1930s when a company called McCormick's they made a spice blend ready for people to use at home, so they don't have to measure the spice out, and they don't have to buy the spice individually and then make a blend. They could just buy it from this company and they'd be ready. In 1930s, McCormick debuted its pumpkin pie spice, and it's for home cooks to use. And it'd make their almost recipe easier. They could just use the spice instead of getting the spices and measuring it and turning it into a powder and things like this. And then in 1936, in Washington Post, there was a first mention of spice cake of pumpkin news dish that was almost referring to